ever known. If you would have known me back then, you were like, damn, like, bro, I'm surprised. Because I wasn't that person that used to speak. I was the person that used to sit back and watch. What are dudes doing, right? And I knew I wasn't a people person. So it got to a point where people were like, he's quiet, he's this and that. I always knew I had a voice inside. But I didn't speak like that because I didn't rock with everybody, because I saw everybody trying to be like everybody. And I don't like that. So when I found this and I knew it was something that could change my life and that could really change my family's life, I knew that we would go to a next level. Because when you surround yourself with people like this, I feel like this is a blessing, right? Greg, me and him worked on another project. Stevenson, me and him worked on another project. We were leading a project. I literally was helping people build, paying my auto ship, staying in a Motel 6 on Figueroa in LA. That's the host role. Literally. Dudes coming at me like, I'm not the type of dude that'll press up. Dudes coming at me like, literally I thought I would lose my life out there. And I wasn't even out there in the streets. I was out there trying to get it. I was out there trying to make a better name. See, most people didn't know I was in this industry struggling. I had an upline that showed me the way. So I had to literally find my way. And it led me to this. And now everybody's looking at me, my family, friends, everybody is coming to me like, what are you doing? How are you doing this? But they were saying, you're lazy, you dropped out of college. My own father looked at me like a college dropout because at the end of the day, he didn't know anything I was doing. Now he's calling me like, son, what do you need? What can I do for you? I see you, he sees me out here literally trying to make a change, and it's not just for me. I'm literally real. Most people in this industry I don't rock with because I know for them it's just for the money. For me, I look at something that can change the world. I literally wake up, look at the world like, man, I'm not happy with this. This is crazy. Because I come from the streets. I come from nothing. But I never was a gang member. I never was out there like that. I could have been, but I chose a different route. I could have been selling rocks. I could have been, when I was on Figueroa living in hotels, I could have chose that route. It was literally drug dealers, hustlers, and gangbangers looking like, bro, like, you are something that's bigger. They saw what I was on. They looked at me as a quiet guy. But I knew at the end of the day, I wasn't a quiet guy. I was the guy that literally wanted to change everything. I was just observing what dudes was doing so I can know how I can find a way that can empower them. And now they're coming to me, looking at me like, dude, you doing it. So I know at the end of the day, this is something that changed my life. I'm humbled. I'm not a dude that's about to be online and want all the spotlight. I'm probably building a following now because people seeing where I came from. At the end of the day, most dudes don't really know where I really came from. I came a long way, and I'm blessed, and I just want to say I'm glad to know everybody in this room. We're about to take this to a whole nother level, man. At the end of the day, all praise goes to the Most High. You got to stay consistent, and magical things will happen, man. Give me your hand.
Yo, let me get your link, man. Let me get your link. I don't know about you. I'm ready to get signed up.
I was actually putting a picture of you up on the internet when you turned it. I was like,
oh, don't worry about it.
I
didn't
was
see it, bro.
you were in mode.
I wear glasses. I should be wearing my glasses right now, bro.
I was putting a picture like
that's
that.
true
man.
story.
It's just real true story, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like honestly, bro, a lot of people don't know what I was going through. People literally used to come to me like, bro, it's a guy that came to me, man, I want to write about you. I want to write about successful entrepreneurs. I told him like, bro, like, I was so humble to the point I was like, man, I'm humble, like, man, bro, I'm not as successful as you think I really am. Because I knew I was in this industry. I could always recruit, right? But like Greg, when he first started, I wasn't the most duplicatable person because like I was so much in the struggle and so much to the point like I gotta get it. I still cared about people, but I wasn't the best person to get people started on the right foot. But see, when I met Greg, I can actually say Greg is one of my mentors, but he's in my organization, right? But at the same time, I'm blessed. Because I knew at the end of the day, he's in my downline, right? But at the end of the day, I was introduced to this industry before I even got involved in this industry. I was doing Cutco knives when I first got to college.
I just talked to God. He said you're good.
He's good. He's good. But look, man, I'm just saying, man, I'm really for nothing. Most people look at me like, dudes come to me thinking I'm just more, like I'm not the dude to fake it till I make it. I'm the dude to just keep it real. That's why I rock with Tupac so much, because people say he wasn't a lyricist, but he was real. Some of the struggles he went through, I listen to him to this day because I know the real. People act like life is a game, but it's not a game. It's not a game. When you got a sister that's literally being a prostitute because she has no choice. When you got a brother that's in the streets. When you got a dad that comes from the struggle. He's come from being an addict. When you got a mom that you literally, when I joined this industry, I was staying in a one-room shack in downtown LA with my mother. And the reason why I left that is because she literally got my wallet stolen, she got my credit card, everything, my social security card stolen, to the point I was like, what are you doing? I felt like I was living in that one-room shack, but I was happy because I was with my mother for the first time in like years. So when I look at people make excuses in this industry and say, I can't do this, I can't do that, I lost my job. I got involved in sales. The reason why I got involved in sales, because literally I was the most quiet person you will ever know. You wouldn't think that I would be up here speaking to you like this. But see, I always knew I had a voice, but I held it back because I didn't like how the world, I was the type of person, like, I don't like what's going on right now. People struggling, people can't, like, what is really going on? Like, why me? Why this? Why that? But I realized, look, at the end of the day, it's your mentality. The struggle makes you stronger. And to the point now, I'm bulletproof to struggle. I could literally be homeless right now in Vegas, and I know I'm about to come up. It's all about your mentality. People so poor to the point they just have money. I'm done, man.
Drop mic.